Because of aloha, one gave without thought of return. Because of aloha, one had mana. Aloha had its own mana. It never left the giver, but flowed freely and continuously between giver and receiver. Quoted by Queen Liuokalani, the last reigning monarch of Hawaii. Mana is the Hawaiian word for power. Aloha is more than a word that is used to greet or wish someone farewell. It is a way of life that has been engraved in the people of Hawaii and has been going strong ever since. I am here to impart knowledge on my audience of the spirit of aloha. This knowledge is relevant to everyone because aloha can bring better to the world. It can make everyone a better person. Someone who lives aloha embraces many characteristics that include kindness, unity, and selflessness. A kahi means kindness, expressed with tenderness. This trait is conveyed through various actions. An example of a kahi is the way that people in Hawaii acknowledge each other, with a kiss on the cheek, better known as the honi. This once involved two people pressing their noses against one another and sharing a breath, but now it's just a kiss on the cheek. Another example is when people take off their slippers coming into someone else's house. This common practice was adopted by the Japanese people during the early plantation days. Lokahi is the Hawaiian word that means unity, or to be expressed with harmony. I'm sure we all heard the phrase, ohana means family and family means nobody gets left behind, as quoted numerous times in the 2002 Disney animation Lilo and Stitch. This quote entails the truest of how Hawaii people embrace aloha. People in Hawaii are typically raised in very family-oriented environments. This is primarily why people are expected to refer to others as auntie or uncle, even when you don't know them. So usually in Hawaii, that's what you do. And the last thing that people embrace is selflessness. In Hawaii, it's customary to put others before yourself. Selflessness is a characteristic that people living aloha embrace wholeheartedly, and is probably the most noticeable trait. It's expressed through simple gestures, such as holding the door open for others, or letting people cut you in front of line when you're driving. It's also very customary for people to show up never empty-handed, so it always brings something to parties. Aloha embraces everything that you'd want to be to make yourself a better person. Aloha can make the world a better place. And I will leave you guys with this.
In our family, we really believe that it's got a lot to do with knowing who you are and knowing what you're here to do and what you're here to contribute to this world. What I mean is that it's within us, inside of us. Our true challenge is this, being able to bring this, our spirit, together with this, our mind, and to be able to give it this way. Most people receive things in their hearts. The hearts are the givers. This is what we do. How we give, how we share. It comes from the heart. It's not necessary to have and to place conditions upon what we receive and what we want from others. My grandmother said that our mission in life is to go out and share aloha. And it kind of started that way for me because I asked her a long time ago, because there's all these sovereignty issues and all these things going on. So why do these things happen? How come Captain Cook came in? And she looked at me and she very simply said, wow, how come you know? How else will the world learn about aloha? How else will we remember that it is our innate sense to love things unconditionally? It's not something that you expect of others. It's something that you have to have. It's kind of like being aligned in a certain way and being able to permeate that. It's kind of like the wind. You don't necessarily see it, but you see its results and everything around you. The tree is bending and the waves are whipping, in a variety of different ways. It's a symbiotic relationship, and the acknowledgement of that symbiotic relationship that you have with everything in the universe around you, and recognizing exactly your space within it.
Thank you.